said, hey man, you take that stick out of that hole. Oh boy, no, good times. You know, I really appreciate you picking up old Red McClure. Not a lot of people actually picking me up nowadays. Not since my boxcar days when I was a vagabond. You know, Red McClure is not my real birth name. Do you know that? I don't really remember my birth name, to be honest, but I remember the day that I came up with Red McClure. See, I was like, okay, red. Like, cause I was like, at one point in my life, I was super into the color red. Like a lot. Like, it was weird. It was like, in the way that people are into like Pokemon cards and like Dungeons and Dragons and like drawing anime, you know. I was like super into the color red, you know, and then McClure. Oh boy, McClure. Oh, there was this singer. His name was Tyrese McClure. One of the greatest mulatto singers that I had ever seen in my entire life. And I think he was a great singer because he was mostly black. I think that was probably why he was such a great singer. But I appreciate you guys really picking me up.
No, you don't have to talk about it. It's okay. We're done.
Okay.
We're done.
Okay. Man, all those days on the boxcar, I met some really interesting people. I had some great friends. Oh, there was Reginald Tubknuckles. There was Wiener Thompson. There was Farts McGillicuddy, Billy Mays, Michael J. Fox. All those. Oh my God! Oh, there was Windows McClanahan. Windows McClanahan. I didn't tell you guys about Windows McClanahan had been thrown out of more windows in more business districts by more lawyers than anyone on those old boxcars. We tried to call him Defenestration McClanahan, but it was too long, it didn't stick, so we called him Windows. Oh, Davy Sweatpants. I didn't even tell. Oh, Davy Sweatpants. Oh my God, can you know why we call him Davy Sweatpants?
No, I don't.
Because he wore sweatpants all the time. He wore sweatpants. It was crazy. He owned like 30 pairs of pants, but he only wore sweatpants. It was weird. Also, his original name was David. His name was David, so he should have been David Sweatpants, but he liked to be informal because he was homosexual. So we called him David. Oh, those were great times. You know, I bet you had a lot of really great friends, didn't you? You had great friends, probably. I want to hear about some of those friends.
Well, yeah, actually,
But not before I tell you about good old Skeets. Skeets 2 before. Did I tell you about Skeets 2 before? Nope, but I'm going to tell you now. Oh, good old Skeets 2 before. He used to walk around public schools with a 7-foot-long 2x4, just carrying around, like, whacking people left and right. And then we called him Skeets, because his mom named him that. His mom named him Skeets. Coincidentally, though, he used to ejaculate everywhere. It was weird. Like, I never even saw him masturbate. He would just ejaculate with a flaccid penis. Just all over. And he would get off on weird stuff. He would get off on, like, pictures of dragonflies and paper clips and chairs and cows and stuff. It was super weird. We couldn't have an open cup of coffee around him. He'd be jerking off.
Are you done?
No, I really like coffee. What kind of coffee do you like? What kind of coffee do you like?
Black.
Black coffee. I love black coffee. You know, we had a couple Negras on the old boxcar. It was kind of funny. There was, who was there? Oh, there was Cotton Fingers Johnson. Cotton Fingers Johnson. You know, I know what you're thinking, like, oh, we called him Cotton Fingers because his ancestors used to pick cotton in old southern Georgia. No, that's racist, and I'm offended that you would even think that. We called him Cotton Fingers because he used to wear these dainty cotton gloves all the time. We'd be like, hey, Cotton Fingers! And he would be like, I can't do an impression of him. He was so good, though. He'd be like, what? And I would be like, why are you wearing those dainty gloves? Why are you wearing those? And we would laugh, and he would laugh with us.
There's a graveyard. Hold your breath.
I know the legends. And we would just laugh, and then he would just beat the shit out of us every single time. And I was like, give us some sugar, and he was like, beat the shit out of you. So why'd you say that again? You're always saying that. Yeah, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm hogging this whole thing out. I'm really sorry. I bet you guys, I bet you had like a good childhood, right?
No, yeah, actually I had a
You had a good childhood? I want you to tell me about it.
Okay, well,
You know, at one point in my life, I befriended a crazy, kooky, wacky, mad scientist. I used to go to his house every day on my skateboard. I would play the electric guitar, and there was a time machine, and we went back to 1955, and I played the Enchantment Under the Sea dance, and I beat up Biff, and then I kissed my mom, and she saw my underwear. It was super, super weird. Oh, hey, we're here. Oh, this is great. I guess the journey's over. But is the journey ever really over, you know?
watch your head, sir.
I know. Are these really necessary?
Remember, you have to ride